going on, America, with the messenger of third eye knowledge? Welcome to the new 4th of July special this evening on Third Eye Knowledge. We're going to be talking about the consciousness behind the true major systemic failure, a so-called leader in this country right now, in which we don't have none, and the truth on racism, racial bias. I open up a lot of emails on my free time at my new job, and please forgive the timeline behind this video. I get up at 4 in the morning and I work till about 11 o'clock in the afternoon sometimes, and I watch my little one all day, get up and do it again, 3 hours of sleep, so please forgive me. When is everybody in this country going to wake up on the 4th of July and say racism is an idea, it's a thought process, and it takes each and every individual person in this country to wake up and say, fuck putting racism on information, fuck putting racism into situations in which positions of employment, education, whatever the case may be. Now time for examples. Check this out. Timmy over here got a promotion. Let's say Timmy is a white dude, right? Or whatever. And according to my boss, for example, I'll put myself in this scenario. I'm a lower level maintenance, for example. He'll be maintenance supervisor. He gave me the lower level position, even though let's say I have more experience. I know my shit more. I know the company. I know the store, how it's made, all that other shit. And he decided not to give it to me because I'm Italian or something. I have traces of Romanian in my DNA and Sicilian. Am I going to approach this motherfucker in the middle of a public kitchen, public whatever, amongst my employees, start talking about how this nigga be hating on, calling me guineas and shit or whatever? No, check it out. I'm going to go, okay, what's your deal? What's your deal? I said, let's say America had found out he made it out of a racial perception, and his racial perception of being a racist influenced his decision. I'm not going to focus so much on the racism. I'm going to focus on the ideology of this motherfucker. I'm going to focus on how aware this motherfucker is on how unnecessarily important and how unimportant pigment really is in human existence. We're on levels in certain parts of this country and communities in which we're not even looking at pigment when we speak to people. We're not looking at pigment when we're dealing with people. We're looking at the person. We're looking at the spirit of this person, the energy of this person, the aura of this person, the character of this person. So America, when you're finally ready to let them do whatever the fuck they want to do up in Washington amongst themselves, we the people have all the power and all the ability to not let this shit happen in our communities. America, some of you are just not there yet. America, get with it. Racism is an ideal. It's an out-of-date thought process on perception and your brainwashing. Two things. That's what the power structure in this country has brought us to. But some of us are way ahead of them. And we're strongly urging the rest of the country to get to where you can say, we're all people. If I cut your ass, you're going to bleed the same color. If I beat your fucking mother or something, you're going to cry the same tears. Somebody hurt your child, you're going to react the same way I would. Or your woman or your man as well. If I drop a bomb in your country, you're going to react the same fucking way as if you're going to react the same fucking way as I would if you dropped a bomb on mine. If I disrespect you, you're going to disrespect me. It goes on and on and on. The real fucking problem that we have in this country is our power structure. And we need to stop playing their game. You have cops in your area that are hurting you. Hurt them. They try to lock you up or fight the fuck out. We have many problems in this country, And the fucking fact of the matter is, we as a people, as communal level people, can make this shit go away by just banding together and keeping it out of our fucking communities. If you keep turning to your media, they're not going to want you to do this, because they'd be out of a job. And maybe it's time that we started influencing major media moguls in the power structure to finally lose their power and their money and their success. We're not getting news anymore. We're getting fake information. We're not being told about what's going on in the other parts of the world, because that's what they don't want you to know and don't want you to hear. Because our power structure is working with the power structure in the world. And the world's power structure is fascist, communist, and dictatorial. If we don't give up our fucking so-called leader now, America, we're gonna be too late, because we'll be making peace while they're dropping nuclear bombs on us from Iran. And who's gonna say that, oh, they're not terrorists anymore? Nobody's a terrorist. People are being terrorized. People are being terrorized, and people are being tortured by the power structure. And the power structure is simply this: the United States government and Washington, D.C., all the way down to third eye knowledge right here. And I'm at the bottom of the power structure. So, America, to make the video short, because I gotta get my ass up to get my money and enjoy my coworkers, enjoy my fucking community, I urge America to do the same. Racism is a tool within the power structure, and we cannot allow them to win anymore. How about for the 4th of July, we wake up aware, and we wake up. This year's 4th of July, America, should simply be, we're going to do our thing. Because that's that. And if you still choose to look at your neighbor through the pigment, you need to disappear from society, because you are going to be left so far behind. So far behind in 10 years. Peace and love.